शारदे 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 श्वेत कमल तेरा आसन है, श्वेत हंस तेरा वाहन है, श्वेत कमल तेरा आसन है, श्वेत हंस तेरा वाहन है। हम पर सिद्ध दृष्टि कर जननी, बोध चीरती धार दे, वीणा पाणी तार दे, तार दे, तार दे। माँ सरस्वती शारदे, माँ सरस्वती शारदे।
Kindly take your seats. May I request Shri Ajay Shri Ram, Chairman, Board of Governor, IIM Sirmaur, to address the graduating students.
Good morning, students, ladies and gentlemen. I now declare the convocation open.
May I request Shri Ajay Shri Ram, Chairman, Board of Governor, IIM Sirmaur, to address the graduating students.
Mrs. Naina Lal Kidwai, Chief Guest for the 2023 Convocation. Unfortunately, she could not join us physically today due to another commitment she couldn't get out of, but we have the benefit of hearing her address. She also sends the best wishes to all the graduating students. Members of the governing body of IIM Sirmaur, state government officials, Professor Praful Agnihotri, Director IIM Sirmaur, faculty and staff members of IIM Sirmaur, family members of students, the graduating batch, ladies and gentlemen. At the outset, I would like to express my sincere thanks to Naina for agreeing to be our chief guest and send us her inspirational address. Briefly, Naina Lal Kidwai is chairman of Rothschild India, senior advisor to the Advent Private Equity, and a board member of several established companies. She has been past president of the Federation of Indian Chamber of Commerce, FICCI, and retired in December 2015 as chairman of HSBC India. She chairs the Primary Markets Advisory Board of SEBI. She has been a member of the Prime Minister's Trade and Industry Council, the Central Government's Industry Task Force, and has held many more positions. She is an MBA from Harvard Business School, and she is a recipient of several honors, including the Padma Shri, for her contribution to trade and industry. However, what truly distinguishes her is that as head of the India Sanitation Coalition, Naina is passionate about the cause of sanitation and water. She is spearheading the much-needed collaboration between corporate India and non-governmental organizations to ensure that India reaches its goal of becoming an open defecation-free society. She has poured her lifetime worth of learning into her book called Survive or Sink, an action agenda for sanitation, water, pollution, and green finance. I would urge those who have an interest in the subject, and even those who can convince themselves to have a look at the book, to definitely get the book and read it. It is well worth it. Water is too important a subject to be taken lightly. Each one of us have a responsibility for conserving this precious resource. I extend a special welcome to our board members who have made the effort to join us at Ponta Sahib for the 7th convocation. We have with us Mr. Archana Garodia, Mr. Shrikant Kejriwal, and Mr. Munmun Biswas. I have always believed that IIM Sirmaur is privileged to have board members with an outstanding record of achievements as well as a commitment to public service. They have been generous with their time, not only for board meetings, but also for project monitoring, recruitment of permanent staff, investment advisory, placements, and so on. I earnestly thank my colleagues on the board and look forward to their continued support and inputs. Much has happened in the last 1 year of IIM Sirmaur, and I'm delighted to see the positive changes all around. The most significant one being the addition to our own faculty. They are now 30 plus in numbers, a big jump since last year, and all of them have done their PhDs from among the best schools in India and abroad. Professor Agnihotri and his team need to be complimented for this effort, as permanent faculty is essential for an institution of national importance. This will add depth and stability to our academic standards. On behalf of the board and my own behalf, I extend a warm welcome to faculty members who have joined us recently. I look forward to the faculty undertaking research work which will bring laurels to not only themselves but also to the institution. I'm happy to learn that the bar for academic rigor has been raised this year. Steps have been taken to improve classroom experience so that the students get the best of management education. I'm sure many students are experiencing the impact of this change. There have also been significant strengthening in the administration. More than 15 new non-faculty members and positions have been filled to ensure that operations of the institute run smoothly. There is a greater emphasis on following a systems approach, as we are no longer a startup. Installation of an ERP system is on the anvil so that all operations are synchronized well. Today is also a day we should look inwards and give some thought towards our family and friends. Just as we often say that an institution like IIM is nothing but what its people represent and the standards they set. Similarly, in a family too, each family member is treasured and has a role to play. As the graduating batch enters the working phase of life, there is a responsibility towards spouses, parents, children, friends, and even our neighbors. So compassion, integrity, and good values are qualities that I will encourage each of you to inculcate in your daily actions inside and outside the workplace. Each of us will face difficult moments in our personal life. There will also be times when our integrity will be tested. In today's world, whether social media or newspapers, they are often filled with bad news or fake news. So let us, in our own way, contribute towards the well-being of the people associated with us. Compassion and tolerance goes a long way in mitigating suffering. In fact, never forget that someone in your circle of family has made personal sacrifices that has made it possible for you to access the education at an IIM. My own experience tells me that providing support and showing empathy to people who may be agitated or distressed is a must. They will greatly benefit from it and respond with gratitude. And believe me, it works both ways. As chairman of a large company, as well as my association with trade bodies like CII, I came across a wide range of issues with conflicting viewpoints. Instead of giving a diktat, I have found bringing everyone on the same table and having an honest and open discussion works far better. Pressures and challenges are a fact of life, and it all depends on how we deal with them. There could well be situations which are overwhelming. In such a case, do not hesitate to reach out for help. There is no harm in seeking assistance. As I often tell our team in the company, no individual has the monopoly on all knowledge and experience or expertise. Many of the initial teething problems of IIM Sirmaur are now behind us. The construction of the new campus has had its share of delays, but I am confident that continued pressure and coordination will result in the next convocation being held in our own campus, at our own permanent campus. Before I close, I would like to once again congratulate all the graduating students of the seventh convocation of IIM Sirmaur. Our heartiest congratulations to all of you, and I wish you all the very best in your future life. Thank you.
May I request Professor Prafulla Agnihotri, Director IIM Sirmaur, to present the report of the Institute.
Honorable Chairman, Board of Governors, Mr. Ajay S. Sriram, respected Srimati Naina Lal Kidwai, Chairman, Rothschild India, and Senior Advisor and Advent Private Equity, the Chief Guest of the Convocation, who could not come here, members of the Board of Governors, my colleagues from the faculty and staff, invited guests, proud families of the graduating students, my dear students, my friends from media, and ladies and gentlemen. I am presenting this report for the academic year ended March 2023. During the academic year 22-23, Indian Institute of Management Sirmaur admitted 249 students in its MBA program and 55 students in MBA Tourism Management program. The MBA students were selected according to their CAT scores, performances in personal interview, academic profile, and work experience. About faculty, I always believe that the faculty members are the pillars of an education institute. It is the quality of faculty members that decide the quality of interaction and interventions that they make in students' lives. And these interventions don't stop just in the classroom. They continue even outside the classroom. One of very senior professors from IIM Ahmedabad used to always say, 70% of the learning takes place outside the classroom. Okay? And a faculty has to act as a facilitator in this learning. We have a team of 34 faculty members, full-time faculty members on our roll, out of which 9 new faculty members joined IIM Sirmaur family this year. Needless to say, that all the faculty members have earned their PhDs from one of the reputed business schools in India or abroad. Staff. I always believe that the staff has their own role in building an institution or any organization. If faculty members are the pillars, they are the cement that keep the pillars together, and they have their own importance. I am glad to say that we have a team of 26 non-teaching faculty members, okay? And our 13 new faculty members have joined, and few others would be joining in due course in IIM Sirmaur this year. Now let me come to faculty achievements. During the academic year, our faculty members published their research papers in some of the best journals in their areas. And I'm just giving you a small list. I'm giving you a list of only those faculty members who have published in A and A star category or FT50 categories, which are the most difficult categories to publish in. I'll just name these faculty members: Professor Shashi, Professor Ram Kumar Dhurkari, Dr. Arpita Ghosh, Dr. Amrinder Singh, Dr. Pradipto Patra, Dr. Vikas Kumar, and Dr. Vikrant Kaushal published 12 research papers in A category journal. Dr. Debilna Bera, the latest faculty member on the campus, has a recent publication in an A-star category of journal. Okay? I must compliment all these faculty members for their publications. Then, our faculty members had other achievements also, apart from just writing research papers. They have been chairing or they have been participating in different organizations, and we do encourage that. For example, Dr. Shashi Kasav received an invitation to join the 23rd European Conference on Knowledge Management, which was co-organized by University of Naples, two universities in Naples, as member of the conference program committee. Dr. Sanjay Sabirana Patnaik received an invitation from the Economic Research Institute for ASEAN and East Asia to become a counterpart in this area, as it is called in short, research policy for the financial year 22 working group. Dr. Kunru presented a paper in Asia Pacific Conference on Economic and Finance at Singapore. Dr. Shashikant Srivastava presented a paper in an international conference at the University of Aizu, Japan. Dr. Arpita Ghosh presented a paper in the 3rd International Conference on Cyprus issue, Environmental Challenges and Energy Security, which was organized by Near East University in Nicosia. Dr. Neha Sharma was awarded 2 patents for her work. Dr. Inki Daya received an invitation from Saint-Pierre Center for International Securities in China for an interview which got published in the SPCIS issue of the fortnightly magazine called Global Non-Traditional Security Observation in Chinese, and a monthly English language magazine, Chinese Views of Non-Traditional Security. Dr. Ashish Goyal was invited to serve as the member of advisory board of School of Construction, Nikmar University in Pune. Dr. Sanjay Sabirana Patnaik and Dr. Alka Chadda chaired separate sessions in the international conference at Department of Economics, Central University of Rajasthan. Well, if these were the achievements of my faculty members, my students were not far behind. And I'm proud to say that our students, both of MBA and tourism management, okay, had lots of achievement in this year. I'm just presenting, for paucity of time, select few. 2 students, I'm really proud of them, Gaurav Sonavne and Paras Dhamu. Are they there? Where are they? Very good. Okay. Received a grant of Indian rupees 10 lakhs from IIT Roorkee for testing the prototype, testing and prototype development of their project non-hazardous similar sanitary pad disposal system. And I'm glad that we have got 2 budding entrepreneurs. There are 4 budding entrepreneurs among us. And one day, Gaurav and Paras, we would love to see you come here on campus for the campus recruitment. Grow that big. Gaurav also received Aegis Graham Bell Award at the hands of Honorable Cabinet Minister Mr. R.P. Singh. Again, Gaurav Sonavne and Paras Dhamu had received the 2nd position for their paper that they had written in a competition organized by IIM Lucknow. Sauvik Shah and Supriyo received the 1st position for social impact case competition organized by IIM Lucknow. Shubham Vyas received the 1st position in national level acting competitions organized by IIM Tiruchirappalli to IIM Jammu. That means literally from Kashmir to Kanyakumari. Puneet Salve, Dipanjan and Nikhil Maurya received they were the 2nd runner-up for their research paper based on investment pitch at IIMT Ghaziabad. Rahul Meghwal received the 2nd position for quiz competition at Indian Institute of Rural Management, Anand, in Gujarat. Abdul Ahad, Rohit Anurag, Navdha Singh, Suvir Chandwani, and Gausalya received the 2nd position in national semi-finals at Global Management Challenge organized by Global Management Challenge, the world's largest strategy and management competition. Mansi Kukreja, Kampati Venkata Girja Arvind were the third runner-up for article writing competition organized by IIM Udaipur. Okay. Anshul, Arya and Chavi Bansal received the third position organized by IIM Shillong. Arjun Ram received the third position in music competition organized by IIM Kashipur. Yash Sawalkhe, Mragendra Singh Bais and Vishwajyoti received third position in business case study competition organized by IIM Ranchi. Shubham Brar received the third position for AdMad competition organized by the Department of Business Economics, University of Delhi. Ravi Shankar Kumar received third position for a competition organized by IIM Tiruchirappalli. Kishle was declared national winner for an innovation think tank certification program organized by Siemens Healthineers. Shivam Rasraj received third position in retail quiz competition organized by Reliance. Rahul Meghwal, Rohit Dadich, Nikita Pundir and Rahul Ranjan received third position for competition organized by Adhikosh by NIBM Pune. Rohit Dadich received third position for the entrepreneurship quiz organized by Reliance Industries Limited. Savik Shaw, Sayyid Abdul Rafe, and Tanu Chaudhary received third position for the National Strategy Case Competition organized by IIM Lucknow. Mayank Roy received the third position for the Digital Marketing Competition organized by IIM Udaipur. This shows, friends, the scope and the gamut at which my students have achieved won different competitions and achieved different glories. Heartiest congratulations to all of you. And this list is just selective. If I read list of all the students of all the competition, trust me, the whole day we'll spend over here. And I don't want to keep you away from taking your degrees and graduating from this institute. So I've just cut it short to select few based on certain criteria. Now come to placement for both MBA and MBA Tourism. IIM Sirmaur was successful in offering summer placements to 246 students of MBA and 51 students of MBA Tourism in 2023. Similarly, final placements was also offered to all the 237 students of MBA and 50 students of MBA Tourism who offered themselves for the placement process. The efforts of the PlaceCom are worthy of applauding. One 127 and 58 companies participated in the final placement processes of MBA and MBA Tourism respectively. Okay. 16 students were offered international roles in multinational companies with highest package of rupees 64.11 lakhs per annum. Average salary rose to rupees 14.45 lakhs per annum this year. And I'm sure next year, with the efforts of our team and support of the graduating batches like you and earlier, the average salary should be at least 20 lakhs next year. My placement team will work on that. Okay. Now, about permanent campus. Whenever I speak about it, I feel nervous. And right now also I'm nervous because you know all. We all want to shift to that campus, but we don't know when we are going to shift to that campus. We are doing our level best. There are some hindrances, some obstacles, some are controllable, some are uncontrollable, but we are working through it. But it's my duty to inform you as well as your parents about the status of permanent campus, and therefore I'll spend about a minute on that. The permanent campus of IIM Sirmaur is spread across 210 acres of riverfront land. The first phase of campus development will cost about rupees 392.5 crores. Till date, the institute has made rupees 227 crores, that is 58% of the total sanction cost, available to the CPWD, who are our project management consultants, for their use. Construction and development work has continued regularly throughout the year, with physical progress of 66% achieved so far. During the fiscal year 22-23, the CPWD has spent 112 crores and achieved physical progress of about 34% only in this year. Now, let me have a word with my graduating students. Friends, you are few of the luckiest students to get an education of this type. Respect that education, because there are many deserving students in India who cannot dream of getting higher education despite not lacking in abilities in any way. So always remember that you carry a responsibility on your shoulder to maintain the dignity and honor of your education. Remember, you owe a lot to the society, and be aware of your social responsibility. Next, never forget the hard work that your parents have put in and sacrifices that they have made so that you could earn this prestigious degree from an IIM and walk with your head high in society. Never forget their invaluable contribution in your life. Remain indebted to and grateful to them for the sacrifices that they have made. This is one such date, which is different from other dates, because the one who has this debt is the richest person in life. Those who don't have that debt are the poorest in the world. Lastly, take care of yourself. Take care of your health. Take care of your physical and mental well-being. Despite your busy schedule, do find time to look after your medical and physical well-being. Mental and physical well-being. You owe it to yourself. Focus on your mental and physical fitness. Take out at least 30 to 45 minutes every day for yourself. Use this time for nurturing your hobbies, or working out, or just taking a walk in the garden. I wish you all the best in your career. May you reach at the top of your career, and may you seek peace and satisfaction in whatever you wish to do. God bless. Thank you so much.
All candidates for the Masters in Business Administration, Indian Institute of Management, Sirmaur, please rise. Mr. Chairman, sir, upon the recommendation of the Academic Council, I have the honor to present Abhinav Sharma and 237 others, including those in absentia, who have satisfactorily completed the prescribed course of studies and fulfilled all the requirements for the award of the Masters in Business Administration, and request that degree be conferred on these candidates. Down.
By the authority vested in me by the Indian Institute of Management, Sirmaur, I confer on you the Master of Business Administration degree and charge you that in your life, by thought, word, or deed, prove yourselves worthy of the degree.
Graduating MBA students will now take the pledge. I, having qualified for Master of Business Administration, do hereby solemnly pledge that, to the best of my ability, knowledge, and judgment, I will duly and sincerely bring my organization to excellence with utmost satisfaction to all the stakeholders, utilize all resources placed at my disposal to serve the society at large in accordance with the rule of law and upholding the principles of business ethics. Graduating students may now take their seats. Graduating MBA students will now individually receive their degree certificates from the Chairman Board of Governors as I call their names and then return to their respective seats and remain standing. Adarsh Kumar, Ajay Singh, Akansha Mutreja, Akash Singh, Akriti Priya, Aman Mittal, Anirban Das, Anjana Dabi, Anshul, Anuja Anil Kulkarni, Anukriti Rajvanshi, Apur Singh, Ars Gad, Akash Bachao, Balsara Mihir Varesh, Bhavna Yadav, Chavi Bansal, Chinmay Sahod, Chirag Yadav, Chitrangda, Daksh Malhotra, Devahuti Dio, Deepti Sanjay Pawar, Divya Shukla, Abby Thomas, Kaustubh Arun Gaikwad, Gayatri, Gunjan Kakar, Gunjan Kakar, Harindra Potalia, Hari Krishnan KR, Harneet Singh, Harsh Shukla, Harshita Gupta, Himanshu Ahirao, Himanshu Prasad, Ishita Motiani, Jadav Shalin, Jagruti Borkar, Neil Jain, Jhilam Sen, Jugesh Bhimji Taria, Kampatti Venkata Girija Aravind, Kanakavali Sudha Bindu D, Kanchi Goyal, Kartik Patel, Khushi Rana, Khushi Shah, Kirtan Kanjar, Kishle, Komal Verma, Krishna Mohidhar Chilku, Abhishek Devendra Krishkardar, Macha Batuni Vijay Siddharth, Harshavardhan Reddy, Madhura Bhattacharya, Manik Lamba, Mansi Kukreja, Mansi Raheja, Megha Dagar, Miredi Siri, Mahatre Bhushan Ghanshyam, Mitali Jain, Mohammad Faisal, Sai Chandra Mopada, Muskan Garg, Neeraj Kumar, Om Krishna Narayan Swami, Muskan Daga, Nagma Amin, Nandini Gupta, P.B. Pravalika, Palak Sharma, Poonam Anil Seta, Porush Tyagi, Pradyut Suman Kakati, Radhika Agarwal, Radhika Maheshwari, Rahul Mehgwal, Rahul Rajan, Rama Ketan, Payasam Venkata Naga Akash, Renu Prasad B, Riya Tyagi, Robin Kumar Gupta, Rohan Agarwal, Rohan Tiwari, Rohit Dadich, Sahil Kanojia, Sakshi Jain, Samrat Verma, Sandra N. Sajan, Sapan Rajput, Shashikant Gupta, Satya Narayanan S, Saha Agam Jignesh, Sambhavi Rathod, Shankaracharya, Shraddha Kiran Mantri, Shreya Bhatia, Shivang Sharma, Shruti Jaiswal, Shubham Pandey, Siddharth Gautam, Sonali Arora, Sonali Soni, Shovik Saha, Supriya, Surbhi Goyal, Swarthi Roy, Swathi KS, Syed Abdul Rafe, Talha Khan, Tanishka Gupta, Tanishka Singh, Tanmay Mondekar, Tanu, Tanvi Sowani, Tanya Khurana, Tejasvi Raj, Thallapalli Sai Sawant, Tushar Pilania, Ujjwal Patil, Vaishnavi Chaturvedi, Swari Jaya Prasant, Vikrant Kumar, Y. Wahajuddin Khan, Yoshita, Vaishali Baser, Harshit Bajaj, Hardik Talwar, Pichikala Ajit Chaudhary, Anuj, Rajul Premdas, Ashish Patidar, Chetan Sharoop Rohila, Sajan Kumar, Rishu Kumar, Archita Nagpal, Nikita Pundir, Diksha Pawar, Ankit Kumar, Dhaval Motwani, Shubham Dobriyal, Bhavya Kothari, Neil Surti, D.S.S. Chandra Raj, Gaurav Sonavane, Kritika Mandiratta, wait. Kritika Mandiratta, Divyansh Shukla, Mukul Sanjay Gunjkar, Rahul Singh, Shreyash Ghoshwade, Prithviraj, Padala Krishna, Gyan Prakash, Trai Bikram Debagansi, Sanskar Pandey, Kuldeep Rai, Niloy Ghosh, Sridhar Prakash Prasad, Rahul Dev Verma, Nikhil Gudhade, Anish, Nayan Kamdi, Sarthak Gupta, Subham Girdhar, Shivam Rasraj. Raj Ranjan Kumar. Pratik Seth. Divyatesh Prakash. Savraj Sarang. Harshdeep Singh Sani. Aditya Ishwani. Riyas Hassan Arti. C. Sruti. Namrata Chaudhary. Shashank Singh. Shivam Singh. Nitin Verma. Kapil Kasare. Mohit Jain. So, I'll get to send. Now I request Manager PGP to obtain the signature of Chairman Board of Governors in the graduating register. Thank you.
All candidates for the Masters in Business Administration, Tourism and Hospitality Management, Indian Institute of Management, Sirmaur, please rise. Mr. Chairman, upon the recommendation of the Academic Council, I have honor to present Akanksha Gupta and 49 others, including those in absentia, who have satisfactorily completed the prescribed course of studies and fulfilled all the requirements for the award of the Masters in Business Administration, Tourism and Hospitality Management, and request that the degree be conferred on these candidates.
By the authority vested in me by the Indian Institute of Management Sirmaur, I confer on you the Master of Business Administration degree and charge you that in your life, by thought, word, and deed, prove yourselves worthy of the degree.
Graduating Masters in Business Administration, Tourism and Hospitality Management students will now take the pledge. I, having qualified for Masters of Business Administration, Tourism and Hospitality Management, do hereby solemnly pledge that, to the best of my ability, knowledge, and judgment, I will duly and sincerely bring my organization to excellence with utmost satisfaction to all the stakeholders, utilize all resources placed at my disposal to serve the society at large in accordance with the rule of law and upholding the principles of business ethics. Graduating Masters in Business Administration, Tourism and Hospitality Management batch now may take their seats. Graduating Masters in Business Administration, Tourism and Hospitality Management batch will now individually receive their degree certificates from the Chairman, BOG, as I call their names and then return to their seats and remain standing. Akanksha Gupta. Aman Mittal. Ankit Singhal. Ankur Srivastav. Arjun Ram. Ashmeet Arora. Deepak Kumar Singh. Divya Bansal. G. Hemant Pradeep. Harshvardhan Singh Chauhan, Mani Agrawal, Mansimran Kaur, Mayank Roy, Ragendra Singh Bass, Mugdha Kilniki, Mupala Vinil, Kirti Nadla, Navda Singh, Nixon Jose, NK Abhijit Nair, Rupam Rahate, Rahul Baviskar, Ravi Shankar Kumar, Saurabh Dangwal, Sukrit Sharma, Suveer Chandwani, Swati Parmar, Karthik Titirmare, Yashvi Gubrani, Abdul Ahad, Anshuman Singh, Shri Krishna, Gadala John Paul, Tarun Sharma, Shubham Sharma, Now I request manager PGP to obtain signature of chairman BOG in the graduating register.
I now present the candidates for the award of medals which they will receive from the chairman for the scholastic performance and excellence in Masters in Business Administration. May I request Chairman BOG to kindly facilitate the students. The IIM Sirmaur medals for scholastic performance in MBA are: the chairman gold medal is awarded to Rohit Dadich, roll number MBA 07118, who is ranked first in the academic performance in the MBA program. Rohit. After getting the award, you wait. Director's gold medal is awarded to Devabhuti Dio, roll number MBA 07033, who ranked second in the academic performance in the MBA program. The gold medal for finance proficiency is awarded to Rahul Ranjan, roll number MBA 07109, who ranked first in the finance area elective, total 6 or more in the MBA program. This medal is sponsored by Canara Bank. Gold medal for proficiency in marketing is awarded to Chavi Bansal, roll number MBA 07028, who ranked first in the marketing area elective 6 or more in the MBA program. This medal is also sponsored by Canara Bank. Gold medal for all-round performance is awarded to Sonamane Gaurav Shashikant, roll number MBA 07204, for the achievements secured outside the institute based on the criteria set by the program committee. This medal is sponsored by Axis Bank. I'll request all awardees, gold medal awardees, to take a group photograph with the chairman and the director. Please come to dais. All group medal awardees, please take a photograph with the chairman. Yeah, go. Go. Yeah, program wise. Yeah. Rohit, Gaurav, Ranjan, Kushi, and Chavi Bansal. All of them together, please. Come. Thank you, sir.
I now present the candidates for the award of medals, which they will receive from the chairman for their scholastic performance and the excellence in Masters in Business Administration, Tourism and Hospitality Management. May I request Chairman BOG to kindly felicitate the students. The IIM Sirmaur medals for scholastic performance in MBA, Tourism and Hospitality Management are: Gold medal for academic excellence is awarded to Akanksha Gupta, roll number MBA THM 02001, who ranked first in the academic performance. This medal is sponsored by Canara Bank. Best all-round performance medal in THM batch is awarded to Mragrendra Singh Bass, roll number MBA THM 02024, for achievements secured outside the institute based on the criteria set by the program committee. This medal is sponsored by Canara Bank. I request both the awardees to take a group photograph.
Chief guest Shrimati Naina Lal Kidwai, Chairman Rothschild India, Senior Advisor Advit Private Equity, has sent this video message to graduating students. Because of the sudden change, respected chief guest is unable to deliver this message in person.
Greetings to all of you and the heartiest of congratulations on making it to the winning post. I was absolutely delighted and honored to be asked to address you all today, and my regret is that I cannot be there in person. It's very hard to say no to my old friend Ajay Shriram, and when I learnt about the Institute and what is being achieved there, and the ability and indeed my availability to not being with you was a big regret, and I jumped at the opportunity of addressing you in this manner virtually. Better than nothing. So here I am to share with you some thoughts as you embark on your great journey post your degrees, and indeed look at what your contribution might look like to society and to everything that is important to you and around you. Now, I too am a graduate of a business school. Way back in 1982, I graduated from the Harvard Business School, and I use this opportunity of addressing you today to try and remember what it is that the degree meant to me. So I think the biggest thing that a degree like this does is it allows us to dream big. It gets us out of the society and family millstones and helps us realize our true potential. We learn from each other, we stay in touch with each other, our teachers, and of course the education that has enabled us to learn and learn again. And most important, the confidence that it gives us to tackle every situation that might come our way. But you can reach for the moon. However, you need to prepare for the journey. So in times of change, and indeed in this post-COVID world, staying current with new thinking is most critical. So what you learn today is irrelevant in the next 5 years or 10 years, but what you learn in terms of how to learn stays with you forever. And what your education therefore does, it enables you to vision, to strategize better. It provides a network to consult and learn, and most important, to stay current in understanding trends and changes. So you have only now embarked on a course of learning. It is the start, not the end. So don't forget that. Maha Stavira Sangarakshita. To know what we do not know is the beginning of wisdom. And for those that have succeeded, and indeed I did a book of 30 women CEOs, every one of them had the humility to say they did not know everything. They had to be on a journey of continuous learning, and the importance of team in terms of building around you people who have the skills which you do not have. So always recognizing that the journey only starts when you first embark on your career, and continuous learning has to be part of your success story. In Africa, Thomas Friedman, the famous writer, writes, every morning a gazelle wakes up. It knows it must run faster than the fastest lion or it will be killed. Every morning a lion wakes up. It knows it must outrun the slowest gazelle. When the sun comes up, you better start running. Great lesson. There is no standing still. Working hard, working to better yourself is very, very critical in this journey that you embark on. I'd like to talk about one of the most important leadership lessons gained from my life, and that was dealing with failure. fail we will. My journey, anyone's journey, is littered with failures. How we deal with that failure is what makes us go from success to success. And if you look at it around us in nature, I am an avid wildlife watcher. I'm just back from a safari, and the lessons one learns from nature are indeed very, very poignant. The importance of being able to pick oneself up and move ahead. And I would like to call this the law of wasted effort. Do you know that lions only succeed in a quarter of their hunting attempts, which means they fail in 75% of the attempts and succeed only in 25%? Despite this small percentage shared by most predators, they don't despair in their pursuit and hunting attempts. They try again and again. And the main reason for this is not because of hunger, as some might think, but it is the understanding of the law of wasted efforts. These have been instinctively built into animals, a law in which nature is governed. It's just that we sometimes forget it in terms of the way we think as humans. Half of the eggs of fishes are eaten. Half of baby bears die before puberty. Most of the world's rainfall falls into oceans, and most of the seeds of trees are eaten by birds. Scientists have found that animals, trees, and other forces of nature are more receptive to the law of wasted efforts. It's only we humans that think that the lack of success in a few attempts is failure, but the truth is that we only fail when we stop trying. So remember, please pick yourself up, try again, learn from those lessons that cause you to fail, but do not let it get you down. We will and always will not have a life that will bring us pitfalls and failure. We have to walk through those situations, go beyond every stage. And I would just say your confidence, your self-belief is what helps you, your education, your training, to bring you back onto the path to success. So leadership, you are all our leaders tomorrow, and as you embark on your careers, many others are going to look to you to lead them through the journeys in their respective companies or paths that you choose. Courageous leadership is, I think, what is important for us to embrace. And what courageous leadership requires is purpose. You have to know that you are working with a purpose and for a purpose. But with it must come humanity and EQ. It isn't all about brilliance at work. It is about how you carry people with you, how you think about the way people are working with you, how they think, and the EQ, the emotional quotient that goes with that leadership. That is not easy indeed to always work with. Some of us have it naturally, some have to ensure that we bring it in to the way we work. But the combination of brilliance along with humanity and EQ are what I think are very critical in this world. Collaboration, the ability to work with others, building a team are all very important aspects of success. And at the end of it, system thinking. And what I mean by that is that you're able to boil down complexity to simplicity. Simplicity for the journey you set yourself, but also for the journey that others are following with you. So courageous leadership and its many ingredients are what I believe critical for success as we go forward. Now, I'm often asked, how does one navigate the successful career and meaningful personal and civic life? And there are lessons there that are very important for us if we want a full life. I always refer to this as the crystal balls of work, on the one hand, and indeed the area of family and home and the personal side of our life. And both these are crystal balls. So you can't let them drop, because if they do, they shatter. And so you are the ultimate juggler who has to keep both these balls in the air. Now there's a third ball, a me ball. In the book I put together, 30 women, their voices, their stories. They, in fact, there were about 5 of them who said that the third ball, the me ball, was also a crystal ball. For many of us, that third me ball is a rubber ball, one that we can let drop. It won't shatter because it's rubber. We pick it up when we have the time and indeed the ability to make the time to deal with some of the things we like to do. And the me ball could be yoga, it could be the safaris and wildlife that I love, it could be photography, whatever that interest is. But if it is indeed a crystal ball, then yes, you have to keep 3 balls in the air, not just the work ball and the home ball. I think both are important, the home ball and the work ball, because they help to balance our lives. If you're all work, you do not have the prop and the support that comes from home, or indeed sometimes the relaxation and the distraction. And likewise, for me, it was always wonderful to have work to go to, particularly when things were down on the home front. So ultimately, each one has to find their own balance, but it is very, very doable. I think the tricks of the trade are, of course, good time management. It's an art well learned. You also begin to know and recognize your support networks, your pillars of strength, the people around you, your friends, your family, who you turn to at times when you need them. And of course, the me time, which helps you rejuvenate. And I can only say it's very fulfilling if you give all of this attention. The fact that you have a balanced life of work and play. Now, a critical aspect of this world of ours going forward is respect for all. We better understand diversity and inclusion. Many companies now have set these targets. Many companies tick all the boxes. Not all the companies have the right culture yet, but at least there's a determined effort to try. And for each one of us, therefore, to respect people around us, not just in terms of behavior, but also ideas. When we sit around a table, people whose ideas do not gel with ours are not necessarily bad ideas. It is indeed that very diversity of ideas which companies are embracing. We like it at board level. I loved it in my top team, because if everybody agrees and thinks the same all the time, we never really understand what is happening around us. So that respect for ideas, for diversity of thinking, for diversity of culture becomes very critical in this new world of ours. Now, many of us have been involved through our careers in a wide range of projects. I do believe finding that other thing to do while at work is also important, and often the workplace itself provides it through maybe some of the CSR projects that it does. In my own case, I learned through HSBC in the last decade of my career there about water in particular and the environment and climate change, because these were the projects that HSBC was working in. I put my hand up to be part of this. I was fortunate to be part of the global effort. I learned through my trips to Davos, to various global and international forums, what the agendas were, and that led me to start the India Sanitation Coalition post my retirement, which is the not-for-profit I lead in terms of working in the sanitation and water space. Very important for the country. Indeed, it aligns fully with the Swachh Bharat mission. We had started it about a year before the Swachh Bharat mission was announced. But what it has enabled me to do is, through my time at HSBC, to widen my own understanding and thinking of things that were important for our country, also for the world, and gave me a mission to work in when I retired which indeed has been the case for the last 7 years. So, whether it is areas to do with sustainable finance, green bonds, and everything that comes from my understanding of finance in the green space, or indeed the projects of water and sanitation, to me, these are areas I thoroughly enjoy working in. And I would just urge each one of you, find that thing that matters, contribute back to society because it is important for society, but believe me, do it for entirely selfish reasons because you get joy from it. It enables you to widen your network of friends, of people who think like you, gives you another space to engage and indeed bring your leadership capabilities to work to help others. And I will just end this conversation with you to say that as we look at life going forward, I will quote a wonderful little example which is about salt versus rice. So I'm not a good cook, but this was so beautifully written that I just have to share it with you. If you were to cook 3 cups of rice, would you add 3 cups of salt to it? Certainly not. So in every preparation of rice, the rice always outnumbers the salt. Yet a little salt makes a huge different impact to the overall outcome. In the room in which you currently are, wherever you are, if you were to look up at the ceiling, what is the size of the bulb compared to the size of the room? It's probably a ratio of 1 to 5,000. Yet, darkness flees the entire space when you put that small bulb on. So, if I am the salt of the earth and the light of the world, that little me has the ability to make big things happen, to make big things important. And as we look and feel outnumbered and overwhelmed at the sheer magnitude of things around us or the wrong around us, we could choose powerlessness and decide to go with the flow, not standing up for what we believe is right. Little doesn't mean insignificant. You are significant. Your presence should make a big difference. You don't have to wait to be on the side of the majority. They may be the majority, but they are the trivial majority, and you are the impactful minority. They are the rice of the world, and you are the salt. They are the darkness of the world, and you are the light. Make your influence felt. Remember, you are the world's seasoning. You make it beautiful. So we can just do the right thing, be the right seasoning to make even one life beautiful. Our life is worth living. So with that, have a great day, celebrate, onwards and upwards. Thank you.
I declare the 7th convocation of IIM Sirmaur closed.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे, गाहे तव जय गाथा। जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे।
Ladies and gentlemen, the academic procession will now leave the hall. You may please remain standing till all the members of the procession have left the hall.
Ladies and gentlemen, you may kindly join us for lunch in the adjoining lawn. Thank you.